What's going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today, we're taking a closer look at Square, ticker symbol SQ. And as you can see from the chart, it's been a rocky road. Let's get into it. All right, before we get into the video, there's gonna be a link in the description below for Robinhood. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, it's all good. And you stand a chance of getting a Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Facebook, GE, Ford, and many more. And remember that everything on the Robinhood app is free. You don't pay any fees to trade. That means buy or sell any stock. Also, options are free too. So please use that link, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. All right, before we get into drawing trend lines and trying to figure out where Square is headed, we're going to talk a little bit about the company and the services they provide. Square is headquartered in San Francisco, California. The CEO is Jack Dorsey, and the co-founder is Jim McKelvey. I think that's how you say it. And the reason they came up with Square is because Jim McKelvey couldn't complete a $2,000 sale of some glass faucets and fittings. I'm guessing that was his business, and he couldn't accept credit cards. So that is the reason that Jack and Jim came up with Square. So I guess small businesses could accept credit cards. Just a little tidbit on Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey was also a co-founder of Twitter. So this man is definitely into tech. He's a techie guy, no doubt. So onto the devices that Square has. I think everybody's familiar, or most people are familiar with the little Square reader that attaches to an iPhone or Android device. And it lets small business owners accept credit card payments. I know I've specifically been to small businesses that have used it, and it was fine. Now, other devices they have a thing that's called the Square Stand that turns an iPad or a tablet into a point of sale. They also have a Square Register. And the last thing they had was they introduced a self-contained terminal that features a display, prints receipts, accepts chips on the card, it swipes, and contactless payments. So Square is definitely on the ball when it comes to helping out small businesses and even medium-sized businesses to large businesses. Now on to some of the services that Square offers. They have Square Capital, which offers business financing to merchants using Square. They have an online booking tool allowing small businesses to accept appointments on their website. They have Square Payroll, a tool for small business owners to process payroll for their employees. And in 2018, Square began allowing merchants to develop custom interfaces for their platform. Now, another service they have is called Cash App. You might have heard of it. It's formerly known Square Cash. But that Cash App allows person-to-person money transfer via the app or the website. It has 15 million active users and growing. And in January 2018, the app expanded to support Bitcoin trading. So they're into crypto also. Now, they were, because there's a little news that came out on this year, matter of fact, in August. They were in the delivery service. They had a service called Caviar, basically that did high-end restaurants that didn't deliver. Caviar would deliver from those high-end restaurants. But on August 1st, 2019, it was announced that DoorDash will acquire the food delivery app Caviar from Square. And they bought it to the tune of over $400 million. And Square actually paid $44 million for Caviar back in 2014. So they made a big amount on that sale. But on to some more recent news. On the 16th of September, it was reported that Square is in the initial stages of testing a new feature allowing users of its Cash App service to buy and sell listed U.S. equities for free. A free stock trading functionality would put Square into direct competition with Robinhood. Uh-oh, Robinhood, I might have to switch. Nah, that's not gonna happen. But there was also some more news that came out on Square, and that was that they're gonna launch their e-commerce platform. This is right up Square's alley with all the tech that they already have. So that's going to put them in competition with Shopify and the beast Amazon. So that's all the news and all the particulars I really have on Square, and we're going to jump into the chart right now. Okay, here we are on the 1-year chart in the Thinkorswim platform. And this is ticker symbol SQ, Square. Now, as you can see right here, there was a big fall back in October of last year. I mean, almost everybody was falling at that point. It started at the end of September. But as you can see, it fell from 101 all the way down to 49. So basically, you're cutting that stock in half. It took a bounce like everybody did at the end of December. But then it ran into other troubles. And as you can see, it just hasn't really recovered. And right now we're sitting at $58.51, which I think at this point right here is a good entry point into Square. But I think that the entry point is gonna get a little better. I really think this stock is going back down to around $49, $50. And we're gonna draw some trend lines and just look at, really we need 2 trend lines, because basically it's trading in this pattern right here between like $80 and $50. And I think it's getting ready to come down to about 50. But we'll go ahead and take this right here, go all the way across. Right there, and then we'll take it from this low and just come straight across. I'm gonna show you, this is gonna show you the channel that Square is in right now. We can get it there. There we go. So basically it hit this high around 82, and that was going on the whole slump. It came up right there and continued to slump down. Now we hit the low, we come up, we hit that about $82 range, 82, 83, got rejected, came back down to around 60, went back up, we hit that $82 to $83 range twice. And then this is a big gap down right here. And the rule about gaps, all gaps must be filled. Now, when that happens, we don't know. But as you can see, Square is getting beat down right now with a lot of like the other financial type stocks. But this one is taking more of a beating. And the company is a good company. You heard everything about this company. This company, the big knock on Square right now is that they haven't generated income. They haven't generated income, and that's the big knock on them. But I think that's coming. Their network is too big to fail, I believe. And this company is not broken. Just remember, Jim Cramer said that about this particular stock, or this particular company is not broken. So I see this stock continuing down. So you need to put this one on your watch list and watch it. Set an alert for around $50. But just remember, if you're into the stocks, to look at this particular stock, because I'm expecting it to bounce. I'm expecting a bounce as we get closer to here. And that would form a double bottom. So it would be up from there. I don't see it going below 49. I don't see that. And that's pretty much going to conclude this video. If you like the content, subscribe, hit that like button, and smash that bell for future notifications. Thank you for watching.